All right, let's talk about something you might have been told is a weakness, but is actually a pretty incredible sign of a powerful mind. We're going to completely reframe what it means to overthink.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you've heard that one a few times. It's a label people throw around that can make you feel like you're just slow, or anxious, or indecisive. But what if that's not the whole story? What if overthinking is actually your brain's secret weapon?
You see, this is where the wires get crossed. For most people, a decision is just a simple, straight line from point A to B. But for you, your mind instantly sees this huge, intricate web of possibilities, connections, and consequences. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Your brain is just running a much more powerful operating system.
So let's do a little translation, shall we? When someone calls you indecisive, what's really happening is you're being incredibly detail-oriented. When they see anxiety, the reality is you're just deeply consequence-aware. And that big one, overthinking? No, that is a sophisticated, high-level data filtering system in action. You're not just thinking more, you are processing the world on a fundamentally deeper level.
And guess what? There's a name for this. It's called cognitive complexity. It's a psychological trait that's often a hallmark of high intelligence. It's not a flaw, it's not a disorder, it's your brain's default setting for viewing the world in stunning high definition.
And let's be super clear about something. This isn't about being scared. It's not driven by fear. It's a hardwired ability to process an immense amount of detail. It's the very thing that lets you see the connections, the patterns, and the possibilities that just fly right over everyone else's heads. Honestly, it's not just a strength. It's kind of like a superpower.
So what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, you know that little pause you take before making a call? That moment that other people see as hesitation? It's not. That's your brain running dozens of high-speed simulations of the future, testing out every potential outcome before you commit to a single move.
And get this is the really wild part. The ultimate goal of all this intense mental work is actually efficiency. Now, I don't mean speed. I mean the efficiency of getting it right the first time, of minimizing future problems and long-term risk.
You know, this process isn't random or chaotic at all. It's actually a highly structured, logical sequence. First, you gather all the data you can. Then, you run those simulations, playing out potential futures. Next, you analyze those results and choose the optimal path. And finally, you act. But you don't act with doubt. You act with the solid confidence of someone who has already seen how things are going to play out.
We have a name for people like you. You're a quiet architect. You are silently, methodically, and brilliantly designing your decisions, your ideas, and your entire understanding of the world. It's this deep internal construction project that most people on the outside never even get to see.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? You're not just throwing things together. You are surveying the entire landscape before you even think about laying a single brick. It's a completely different way of building your life.
Let's break down that blueprint. Surveying the landscape, that's you gathering all that data. Mapping the fault lines, that's you analyzing every single thing that could possibly go wrong. Checking the soil, that's you running those mental simulations. And finally, laying the foundation, that's when you act, but with a level of precision that others just can't achieve because, well, they skipped all the prep work.
So, what's really driving all of this? It comes down to a core value system. For you, precision will almost always win out over speed. The goal isn't just to have an answer, right? It's to have the right answer, built on a rock-solid foundation of genuine understanding.
And please remember this, none of this is for show. It's not about what other people think or impressing anyone. It's about building an internal world, a system of understanding that is solid, reliable, and makes perfect sense to you.
So from now on, when you hear that word overthinking, I want you to remember this instead. You are doing the hard, essential work of decoding reality in all of its messy complexity. You're not just a passive observer. You are actively working to build a more thoughtful, a more precise, and frankly, a better version of the world.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Now that you know you're an architect, not an overthinker, what are you going to build? With a mind that's capable of seeing the entire landscape, you have the power to create something that's truly built to last. Go build it.